All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing on a lovely Saturday night? As you've probably noticed, I am not the usual here. Nick is down at ODO. He's at one of the modeling competitions down there. I heard he's having a lot of fun. At least I hope he is. But I'm going to be filling in for him today. So I'm really hoping it goes well. For those of you wondering what the live stream giveaway kit is, it is the Tachikoma from Ghost in the Shell. Super cool kit that we have in the warehouse. I believe it's Wave. But we want to do something different since I was going to be doing it. So we thought might as well give away the non-Bandai, non-Gundam kit, non-Gunpla. Maybe do something a little bit different. It's a pretty cool kit though, so we are going to be giving that away, so make sure you stay tuned for when we start doing that giveaway. As for what I'm going to be building today, it is the Notchin. It's a really cool kit that we got in a little while ago. It's a Kodo kit, but I wanted to try something since we were giving away something that isn't Gundam. I thought maybe I should build something that isn't Gundam. But I guess first let me just say hello to everyone in the comments. Hello Keith Bishop, Dylan Dull. Great to see you as always. It's so weird being on this side. Usually I'm the one in the comments looking over everything. Massive Attack, R. Prats, FTL Drive. How you guys doing? Matthew Mahoney, Xeon Remnant. How's it going? Austin Bertolini, evening. Lego Yoda, great name. Oh man, he's got the best death scream in all of the Lego games. Just finished Morgan Walzak. Just finished water slides for the MUV SU-37. Pretty snazzy kit. I actually just did some water slides today, and they actually went pretty well. I got some confidence watching Nick do it on the Argama deck, so I finally decided to go for it. The Time Sync, Kyle Dixon, how you guys doing? It's Zaku, 808 Johnster, Wyatt, what's up? Azrael Knight. Sorry if I'm butchering names, by the way. I can barely read. William Kroll, hey Bill, how's it going? Tin, Matthew Mahoney, I think I already said that one. George, oi, oi. Massive Attack. Let's see. Nicholas Paradise. I actually saw that you subscribed earlier when I was trying everything out, and you subbed, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Blasphemy Builds, what's up, bro? Rob Sadler, how's it going? I'm really hoping no one puts like a joke name in here and gets me on that. That would be the worst. Let's see. Armando Roja. Hey, how's it going? Adam Chepro. Hi, everyone. Max Sawyer. Maxi boy. How we doing? That's my BFF. Death of Seasons. Hey. And Nappy. Hey. So, why don't we just get into the actual build here? So, I got a little bit of a different setup from what Nick usually has. I hope that this works. If not, just let me know if you're not feeling it or whatever. I totally understand. But let's just kick it off then, I guess. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, Artie. He didn't give me a coin to flip just in case. By the way, I just want to check. Are the microphone levels okay? I just want to make sure that you guys can hear some of the music in the background. I got some just like royalty-free music playing in the background. I know Nick's probably watching out there. Hey, Nick, thank you for letting me do this. But this is the setup. Oh, here's the kit, by the way, I was working on earlier with the water slides. That was my first try at water slides, so. This is like the first kit I ever built. It's Zaku 2 HG. I don't know which one it is. There seems to be like 800 of them, but. Good on my end? Alright, sweet. Open this thing up. And if you guys want me to change the music playlist, just let me know. I have it on, I think, like emo right now or something like that. So I know Nick usually plays the hard rock in here, but wow, this is a lot more pieces than I thought it would. I don't know if I got enough space for everything. This thing's got a pretty beefy manual too. I think these are water slides, if I'm correct. You don't need them. It comes with a set of eyes already put on it, but let's see here. I think there's like a cool backstory to this Notchin. I don't know if anyone else knows the story of it, but I'm pretty sure it was just like some guy designed it, I think on like a 3D printer, and people really liked the design, so Kotobukiya picked it up. That might be complete cap, and like that might just be so incredibly wrong. So if someone is more knowledgeable on it, please just let me know. What's up, Mr. Trashcan Bob? Probably shouldn't have picked such a hard kit on my first time. It's got a lot of runners on it. But they certainly don't have it all confined to like one area. Koto kits usually have a lot of plastic. Yeah. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but I know they're pretty decent from what everyone else has said. This is my first time, or actually no, I built one Koto kit so far. It was the Dark Magician Girl. I got it sitting like right over there. That was a really fun kit though. A lot of plastic, but never enough runners. I don't know about that. I get overwhelmed. That's like when we got that big restock the other day, I got a couple of the SD kits, and it's so nice to open it up and see like 4 or 5 runners instead of like, I don't know, this looks like it has about 13. But let's see. A22. I am using the Display ones, Display nippers. I'm pretty sure it was Koto that made the Dark Magician Girl. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I remember picking that up. I remember everyone in the warehouse was like, oh, I gotta get the Dark Magician Girl. Favorite kit that I built so far? That's a tough one, honestly. I really like the aerial that I built for a video. I don't know if that would be my favorite, though. Where's 22? There's 22. You know what? I have a very unpopular opinion, at least to the guys in the warehouse. I loved building the HG GOG. I thought that was such a fun kit. I don't know why, but I just thought it was so fun to build. And I had a lot of fun afterwards, too. With putting it together myself. Oh, how many kits have I built so far? It's definitely under 10, I think. I would say under 10. I built like 2 SDs, 4 or 5 high grades. I've started building a master grade high Zac. I haven't gotten super far on it. That thing is daunting to me. I can't get myself to actually start doing it. But when I do, it'll be good. But I would definitely say under 10 kits. Ooh, the Farfarina. I really liked that kit when it came in. I thought it was cool looking. Usually isn't what I would normally go for, but I thought it was cool. Hi, Nick. I would like to do a PG. I know I said the Astray Red Frame was like the one where I've always wanted to build. I say always. I've known about this hobby for like 4 months. But that's the one kit that I look at and I'm like, it's so cool. I picked up the SD of the Astray from the restock the other day. And I really like it, but I haven't finished it yet, but It looks pretty cool. Okay, I gotta find G here. It's F, D. What's next? R? What am I looking for? G? A, B, C, D, E, C. Oh, I certainly do not have enough desk space for this. H. Gonna be a bit of a struggle. Yeah, Nick, if you are watching, let me know. How does it feel? Unicorn per caught 38 runners. That is ridiculous. I don't think I could do it. Any Pokeplot? I built Pikachu. That was the very first kit I ever built. And then I bought my niece and nephew a Mew and then the Charizard Dragonite. So I built those with them too. And that was actually pretty fun. I like the kits, honestly. It's just, I guess I'm more interested by the larger kits myself. And I cannot find where this G is. Oh my goodness. It's got to be down here. I got a couple of runners down here. Yeah, what time is your flight, Nick? Is that G? Okay, this one's G. Oh, goodness. I bet Nick has a massive desk at home to do all these. I was thinking about getting runner clips, but I never did it. Yeah, the Samurai Sword in the red frame is awesome. You don't like the bird feet on the Farfurina? Come on, it's This is an interesting emo. It's more like I don't even know how I would explain it. Whoa, that thing came flying back at me. The only thing with this is, like, I don't know what is, like, an inner frame per se, but so I don't know, like, what I really need to sand down and what I don't. But I saw Nick just had an answer. Oh, okay. 6:40 a.m. flight. Yeah, I remember you telling me that the airport down there is, like, really easy to get through, and especially at that time it's dead. Hey Kelly, how's it going? Yeah, getting up at 5 a.m. for a 6:40 flight. Nick wanted to get up at, I think, like 6:39. And Santana was not happy with him. 5:30. You just sleep on the plane, right? I don't know if you're a plane sleeper or not. I know some people are absolutely against it, so. Which, I can't really blame people for not wanting to sleep on a plane. It's kind of scary. I'll be honest with you. Am I doing this the right way? No, no. There you go. Sand to every nub? I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I'm bad when it comes to sanding. Unless I know I'm going to paint it. I've only been on a plane twice, I would say. I mean, we were like connecting flights and whatnot, but I couldn't fall asleep on it. I know that. But I can't fall asleep like in cars or buses, anything like that. I had to go to New York over the summer with my girlfriend to go pick up stuff from her college in Columbia. And I was getting such bad motion sickness on the bus that, like, I couldn't even begin to relax enough to go to sleep, so. See, I am genuinely impressed by the people who can sleep anywhere. Like, when I was a kid, I could never go on sleepovers or anything like that because I just knew I wasn't going to be able to fall asleep. Like, I have to be in my own bed with my own fan. I am a fan sleeper, and I'm proud of that. But you guys asked me my favorite kits. Why don't you tell me your favorite kit? I'm always wondering what people say. Because I feel like I have kind of a different feel of things. I am really into the Principality suits. I think they're awesome. I know they aren't for everyone, but I love mono eyes. Something about a good mono eye. G13. Where's G13? G13. MG Dynamies. I think we just had the sale on it the other day. I think we sold a good amount of them. MG Nemo, that's my... See, I got the Nemo... I got the HG Nemo in the backlog. I love kits with, like, the visor instead of just the two eyes. When it comes down to, like, an actual Gundam. Needs to have the visor. What's your Mercury suits right now? I have the Ariel and I've got the Elfrith in my... Or Lefrith, however you say it, in my backlog. But the rest of the suits don't really do it for me. I know they had that unannounced one when we were doing the announcement videos back in the day. And I thought that looked super cool. I don't know if it's come out yet or what the deal is with that. I'm not really in the front office of all that stuff. So HG Messer, I see people buying those all the time. It looks like a good kit. C F. Is that F or is that E? I'm always getting the two confused. Hey, Brian Russo, thanks for the subscribe. F, there we go, there's F. I have a feeling I'm not going to get very far in this build. Elfrith is pronounced Rubris for some reason. Rubris. Never would have gotten that. I haven't seen... Ugh. Okay, I gotta cut it. I have not seen any of Witch of Mercury, so... I also always call it Witch of Mercury for some reason. MG of Stray Red Frame. Oh, Shinmush is another one. If we got that in stock, I would probably buy it immediately. Moon was your first build? I think we got that in the other day. We may have some left. I honestly don't know. By the way, if you hate me for my slow building, I'm sorry. I know Nick already says he's a pretty slow builder, but looking for 5 here. 5, there we go. I don't know, there's just something about this that caught my eye. I remember back, we did a Kodo sale a while ago. It may have been before 2023. But we did that sale and I was like, oh, let's just do like a quick TikTok video, put up on like social media of our favorite Kodo kit. And this was the one that I was like, yeah, I want to build that. But that'd be cool. Ah, Zagok, dude. Zagok. Here, I think I got... Alright, so his hands aren't finished. But I was working on this a couple days ago. Sorry, it's not... Hard to get everything in frame. This is the Gok I made. His hands aren't done. I still have to do the hands. I need a mono eye, and I need to put some details in and stuff like that. I wanted to make it more rustic. You can kind of see... Like, he's pretty rusty almost. Come on, focus. You can do it. You can see he's kind of like rusted. I gave him like that rusted finish. I think that was using the, oh, what was it? The Vallejo Rust, something like that. But I really enjoyed it. I kind of wanted to make it look like it was one of those old toys from like the 40s and 50s that are actually made out of metal that kids had back then. So, that was kind of what I wanted to do with it. Did I achieve that? Maybe, maybe not. I probably could have done it better. But it was my first time ever using like rust techniques and like a special rust paint, I guess. But alright, let me try to actually build this thing. Okay, so okay. And then I need A23. Isn't A23 that studio? For those of you that don't know, I went to film school, so I'm a bit of a film I don't want to say snob, because I don't think I am. My favorite movies are like Jackass 2 and Hot Rod. But I also have some that I'm pretty snooty about. But don't ask me about like Oscars or anything like that. I don't think I've seen a single Oscar-nominated film, for at least for Best Film. You went to Toppener? I think people have so many like misconceptions about it. Oh, thank you, Massive. Means a lot. Greeting from Phoenix, AZ, huh? I bet it's warmer in AZ than it is here. It is absolutely freezing here. Alright, it might be time to finally break out some of the sand in here. Brian D, you are correct. This is not Nick, this is Ethan. Nick is down at ODO. I don't know if you guys ever used these. I actually really like these. They're like the... You get the little gel thing. It's nice and sticky. I thoroughly enjoy it, though. Yeah, I was looking at the Instagram for Mecha Warehouse today, and I was looking at some of the cool builds they had down there, and if you compare that to like the local IPMS show, it is like insane. I don't know how Nick did. I guess you're just gonna have to find out in the vlog we release. Ayo. Probably should have done this before the stream. I just have some Mia's stuff over here. I had a smaller one. Oh, there it is. New Jersey weather has been weird this week, has it? I honestly don't know. I just filed my New Jersey tax return I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Because before I worked at Mecha Warehouse, I worked out in New Jersey. Mostly from home, obviously. But snow in Connecticut, really. OMG, it is me. I will gladly trade you snow for sun. We've been getting way too much out here. At least for my taste. I am so done with it. What is this? It's 1,000? I have a 800. I just did 800. Brain's already melting. Oh, I put it on top. I never know like if there's a right sanding technique. Don't sand too much. Yeah, I usually go pretty light on it. Like I don't press down very hard. Are you from Jersey or did you just work for someone from the Dirty Jers? I just work for someone. I was a court videographer, so I did a lot of court cases. I may have worked out in New Jersey, but I'd say 90% of the time I was technically working in New York. Nick's the sanding master. Music just cut off there. All right. Okay, I don't know what to do here. The song didn't even cut off. This song just had like a solid 3 minutes of just no noise in it. Interesting. Okay. Alright, and so this goes down, and then this one goes like this, I believe. Cool. Oh man, all of you guys are just complaining about it being sunny. Oh, Yummy Plastics, let me tell you, I got lung cancer as it is already. I shouldn't say that, but pretty close. I've spray painted, I've sanded, I've worked with asbestos. I know what you're thinking. How does a 24-year-old work with asbestos? My father didn't have the best safety rules when I was working with him as a kid. Gaslight? Do you mean moonlight? I gaslight one day a week. F and G. 11 and 12. Boom, boom. $11, 12. You used to work in an asbestos lab? Ooh. That's rough. What you building? I'm building the Notchin from Kotobukiya. Neat little kit. I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people who, like, when I build a kit, I will, like, go back, take it all apart, like, resand it, paint it. I know Patrick, who you probably know as our customer service man, he, like, refuses. He's like, no, I built it once. I paint it on the, you know, I snap everything out. I know where everything goes. I paint it there. I sand it there, whatever. But I just can't do it. I don't know how he does it. I think it's absolutely incredible. I wish I had that kind of belief in myself. But, nah, not a chance. G10. Yeah, there are two G's. There's the other G. We keep them together. I when I disassemble, I feel like I always at least break one piece. Granted, it's usually not like a super important one. It's like one of the 4 like struts that'll go into another piece. But I should probably get one of the like the Disbay. Are they Disbay? I can't remember. Or God Hand, like disassembler parts. Probably be a good idea. But I'm just like, is it really worth it? So what's the point of priming it, then building it, then taking it apart? I feel like that's just like extra steps. Oop, put that on backwards. Right? Yeah. There's I've been watching a lot of obviously like YouTube content trying to just kind of like understand the whole space, and I've been watching a couple people, and what they do is they actually like glue the kit together once they finish it, so that they glue it into a pose so they can paint it almost like a miniature. I thought that was interesting. I don't know how like how much sense it makes, but oh wait, I think I did that one wrong too. It's so hard to talk and build at the same time. Nick, I don't know how you do it. You're a legend. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, it's like that. It's like that. I think that's right. I honestly cannot tell. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm calling it. That's right. Yeah. I'm locking it in. What show was that? I said I was going with it. Usually watch a movie while building. I gotta be honest, I cannot pay attention to anything while I'm building. I'm surprised I'm actually doing this well, if I'm being totally honest. I got a part separator for one of the big sites. It's super helpful. I bet it is. A guitar pick is a great idea. I have done that before. I am a guitar player. As actually don't. That's the guitar right there. You can't really see it, but yeah, I mean, it's all right. There's a question, I think, about asking me what I thought about a Gelgoog. I like some of them. We got one in on the restock last Thursday, Friday, whenever it came in. And I thought it looks cool. I just don't know if it'd be the one that I ever pick. You know what I mean? Like, there was one, I think it's gray and greenish, and it looks really cool, but I don't know if it'd ever be the one that I'm like, yeah, I need that. Who's my favorite band? I'll give you a couple. So the two that I listen to a lot that are like pretty mainstream are the Foo Fighters and Smashing Pumpkins. But yeah, I put this part in wrong, and it is really in there. And then the one that people don't really know, I mean, they know the name, obviously, and they know they're a big hit, but they don't know the rest of their music, is Wheatus. I love Wheatus. If you don't know who they are, they made Teenage Dirtbag. Jojo Smashing. Nick is down at the local hobby show. Or I say local. He's not local there. He's down at ODO Old Dominion Open. Dude, you saw the Smashing Pumpkins back in the 90s? That's pretty sweet, honestly. Okay. I think I need a breakout. There was a certain bag, and it had all the eyes in it, too. I have no clue what that's telling me to do. Okay, so tell me to go to D18. I think these are just all weapon packs, right? C, I see C. F, A. Alright, I got every letter that isn't D. I got I got G, I got C. I got H. Does it want H? It wants me to get D. If you see here, D, and it only says it in Chinese, so I have no clue what that means. So I'm assuming it just wants me to take this out of the bag. Right? Like, I'm assuming that's it. Maybe there isn't a D. You know, I feel like base gets so much unnecessary hate. Sleeping Token are pretty good. Memphis May Fire, From Ashes to New. I feel like a lot of you guys like hard rock. Which, I mean, I'm not saying I dislike it, but I'm just... Makes sense with what Nick likes, so... F4 and F9. F4. Ooh, that's a tricky one. And F9. Alright, and it is 902. So with it being 902, I am going to start asking for numbers for the giveaway. So, how many people we got in here right now? 100? Hopefully I do this right. So, I'm going to need a number. Let's go here. Let me send a message to Nick first. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to be like, oh, number between 1 and 200. And then I know it's not that, but. If I got a PG Astray, I'm not giving that thing away. I'm telling you that. Would I ever build it? Probably not, but... Like I said, this is some strange emo music. I guess they changed what emo music is since I was a kid. Okay. So this is... Wait, one second. He's still typing. Oh, there it is. Got it. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a question here, and I'm going to need a number in between a range. So the number has to be between 1 and 1,100. And the question is, what kind of content do you want to see on the YouTube channel going forward? Do you want to see more like vlogs, or do you want to see more like building content like we did with the Argama? Do you just want to see like funny skits, stuff like that? You could say whatever you want. I just want to know number between 1 and 1,100. And what kind of content you want to see on the channel moving forward. I need F4. More Ethan. Kit reviews, building. Make sure you only enter in one code, one number. And we ship to anyone in the United States or territories of the United States to be eligible to win. Yeah, make sure you don't delete or change your number. And you must be present to win, okay? Plus, make sure the number and the answer to the question are in the same comment. Thanks, guys. Ooh, that was a clean cut right there. I will take that to the bank. Thank you, sir. There you go. Oh yeah, tips, how to. I know Nick's been talking about kind of diversifying what we're doing. Wants to do more like put more work into content, stuff like that. So I want to see what you guys are thinking. This is an interesting song. Reviews of kits. You think I need my own night building? I wouldn't be opposed to it, but we gotta see. I'm trying to get this thing to fit in, and it just does not want to get in there right now. Yeah, so I just gotta go like this. Slide that in there, and it should... Oh, there we go. Got it. Just need a little bit of love. And then A16. Did I already get A16? No. $16. Oh, thanks, Lego Yoda. I'm trying. To be honest with you, I probably have more experience live streaming than I do building. I used to live stream a lot on my Twitch and YouTube. So, talking and doing stuff like that, that's never been the hard part for me. I'm a bit of a chatterbox from time to time. Y'all killed it with the Super Bowl commercial? You know what? We might have some more pretty fun content that Nick doesn't even know about. I don't want to scare him, but we had some fun on Friday. What did I stream? I streamed a lot of Overwatch. Don't play it anymore, but Used to play a lot of Overwatch, and then some like single player games too. Tried to play like The Witcher. Played some of Spider-Man. The new, or not the new one, the one that came out on PC a little bit ago. I think like the first one. That was really good. I really liked that. I had a COVID week I think it was right at the beginning of the year, actually. I had a COVID week. It was awful. I felt like I had been hit by a Mac bus. Mac bus? Mac truck? Whatever. Gundam Evolution. Hey, you know what? I was talking to the boys at the warehouse, and they were like, yeah, we should play some Gundam Evolution on stream. And I was like, hey, you know, it could be fun. Who knows? How in the world is this supposed to go in? Like that? I don't know. It goes in like that, I suppose. Yeah, wow. This thing's got some I'm not even going to attempt to redo that one. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Nice to see you here. One of, don't you mean your favorite warehouse employee? I saw someone else say something about how much Taco Bell does Nick actually eat. It is absurd. No, I'm kidding. He gets it every once in a while. I'd say like once a week. I don't want to throw him under the bus here. And then I gotta say, they don't make this thing easy, huh? So then I gotta put his eyes in there like that. That's pretty good. Nothing like a solid colon cleanse. Don't... You know what? The last time I had any meat from Taco Bell, I was vomiting violently. It was honestly quite scary. My girlfriend said I was like scream vomiting. So. And I told Nick about this, and it doesn't affect him, so. There's no part of him that's like, you know what, I shouldn't keep on doing it. But I'm going to call time on the answers in just a second, so make sure you get them all in. Scream vomit, like you're not just puking, you are like yelling puking, like the neighbors could hear it, 6 blocks over. Let me get the random number generator in here. Oh. Alright. One sec, I gotta let my chat catch up on the side. Liv Moss, angry vomit. I mean, I'm definitely not a happy vomiter, I'll say that. Alright, so I'm gonna call time on this. I don't know if there's a way to like underline it. Sorry, Nick. And so let's do the random number generator. So I got it in between 1 and 1,100. We got number 317. Do we have anyone who entered in number 317? I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any 317. Oh, so the way it works is that in like another 30 minutes we're going to do another draw for it, and then I'll lower the numbers each time. So if we're still here at 10:30 and no one's won the kit, then we'll essentially do, if there's like 100 people in here, it'll be 1 to 100. And then we're probably going to have to flip for it then, too. So, if you want to win that kit, you got to keep watching, I guess. Okay, and I got to figure out how to do this, because this thing is throwing me for a loop. I got to say, this is a lot more intricate than like a lot of the Gundam kits I've built. Ethan should win the kit? I mean, I really can't disagree with that. Is it wrong if Ethan wins? Bill, you're only 60 off. So I typed time in chat, but I think he has his underlined. I'm not... Oh. That's why. I commented from my own personal YouTube, so that's why no one saw the time when it popped up. Oh. There we go. Now I'll be able to do it next time. Nobody fear. I messed up. It's okay. No winners anyway, so. So I need G17. I need F8. I don't know, for you guys who are regulars and you're coming in here watching Nick build every weekend, am I faster or slower than him? I'm still on the first page here. I know that he probably takes a lot more care. Probably does a lot more sanding than I do. But I'm not sure if I am just like slugging along compared to the Nick, so there it is. I had no clue what that was. Change scares me. Yeah, me too. I'm not sanding enough to keep up with his pace. There's another nub here somewhere. There it is. This one wasn't bad. Faster talker? Hey, I'll take that. Oh, the blade Liger that Nick was building? Took him like 7 months for the Liger builds. Not the same. You know what? You guys try it. It ain't easy. Yes, and I need G. By the way, I'd love to know your guys' take on my setup here. I know it's a little different. So, first things first, I got, like, obviously this very different look of how I'm filming. He usually goes top down. I have it from, like, behind going over the shoulder. I just think it's a little more, like, cinematic. But I try to be talkative. More sanding. Everyone's just demanding more sanding. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a sander. I know that's terrible. So I usually do use a sander. Or sorry, I'm all mixed up already. I usually do use a DSLR, but not today actually. So I ordered. It's called a dummy battery. So it essentially like continuously charges your DSLR camera while you're shooting something. But, you want me to zoom out a little bit? I can. If that's better, let me know. But this is like it's a Panasonic camcorder. It's like very expensive and it's very nice. It's not even mine, so. I wanted to make this look special, and if it sticks, it sticks, but. Okay, so. This is tricky, huh? So it's like this. And then I take this and I put that there and then I attach. I am Gundam. What? How am I supposed to do this? Man, this is hard. I feel like I need a vise for this. There we go. And then helicopter parents, a little bit. Get the build closer to the center. I'm trying my best here, boys. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, I am trying my best, but... And I think that goes like that. Hey, Mark. So I'm building the Notchin from Kotobukiya. I think that looks good. It looks good enough, I'll say that. You gotta snag a razor from the warehouse. I know. I keep saying them, and I want to. What Gundam series am I watching currently? So, I have tried to watch like every Gundam series under the sun. I think the one that I've liked the most so far is IBO. But I've heard Nick told me I think Unicorn is the one I should watch, at least just from like a one-off. But you know, who knows? Who knows? But I watched the first 2 episodes of IBO a little bit ago. Thunderbolt? Yeah, I had a friend tell me that Thunderbolt was the best. 00 is really good, I've heard. But I don't watch that much TV, to be honest with you. The only time I watch TV is like with my girlfriend or something like that, you know what I mean? She doesn't want to watch that. She wants to watch like Love Island. Which, no hate to Love Island. Oh, dude, there are nub marks on a piece I didn't even cut out. Guys. Okay, so I'm up here now, I believe. So, I need F3. Oh, goodness. Now I gotta find F. Did I already find F? Yeah, I did. I'm being silly. Don't listen to me. Anything else I needed? No, that's it. I mean, Unicorn would be the easiest to watch if you aren't into Gundam. The thing is, it's like, I'm into Gundam suits, you know what I mean? Like, I love Gunpla, I mean, model kits in general, but... And obviously, like, I am surrounded by this stuff 5 days a week, this week, 6 days a week, you know what I mean? And so, it's something that I really want to get into. Like, I really want to get into... like a Gundam series, so I could be like, oh, I could talk to all the guys. They're always in the back. I'll walk back there, and they're just like, oh, blah 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 blah. This is crazy. Oh my god, you see that? And I'm just like, no, I don't watch it, and I feel bad. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, zero RLZ3. Thank you. Sorry, it's right over the instructions. It's hard to read on the screen. All right, this is where it gets a little bit tricky here. So I got to take this. And then I flip it around like that. And then I... Oh, that fell out. That's awesome. Oh, that's why. They must be different sizes. Are they? Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm so silly. I'm a silly little guy. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, why is there so much room on this one peg and the other one has none? Oh, probably because you got them in the wrong hole. Still doesn't make this any easier, though. I will say that. If you can see there, I gotta get this pin through that hole. Like that. And then that means I gotta take this. Like that. Get that in there. Hey, get in there. There we go. Oh my goodness. Whew. Do I prefer reading? Absolutely not. I wish I could read, but I really can't. I've tried so many times. Little thing called dyslexia, boys. Cats, 100%. Cats or dogs? I'm going with cats, boys. I got a cat of my own. I don't know where he is, actually. He's over there. Hey, Jimmy! Come on, come on over, Jim. Oh, I did miss a nub. How did I do that? You guys got me talking so much. I think it's gonna get covered up, so I'm not even gonna bother. Cat, dog, diggity dog. 7 dogs. I grew up with, I think, 4. If I'm remembering correctly. I might not be. Cats. I have 6 cats. Dude, I have 1 cat. And let me tell you, I can't wear anything black. It is covered. He's a white cat, so. But, oh my goodness. Anything I want to wear is constantly just covered in it. Trying to get it all to line up here. Ah! My mother had 11 chihuahuas. I think your mom might have a little bit of a problem. At what point are you like, you know what? 10 isn't enough. Just, I can't do just 10. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get this right. There we go. I kind of wish I had a light right here coming down. It might make it a little bit better. There we go. Oh, okay, and then I need to put the other joints in. 16 and 17. Yep, this one. Could be. Ooh. My best friend, Maxie. I don't know if he's still here, but he grew up a German Shepherd, so I kind of grew up with German Shepherds. And I will say, it's done wonders for me. Yeah, you know what, honestly? This might help it a little bit here. That might help. I don't know. We'll see. I got the light a little bit closer to it. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. He's huge. A ring light might help, yeah. 2 cats and a few scaly friends. I had friends who had like bearded dragons and stuff growing up, and they were always super cool. But I just felt like I could never own one. I could barely own a cat. If it weren't for my girlfriend, my cat would probably be dead. I hate saying that because he's the light of my life. Okay, you know what? I did 16. Which one does 16 go into? The one on the bottom, okay. Zelda, Oreo, Gunpowder, Rusty. Rusty, like from, oh, what was that movie called? National Lampoon? Hey there, Russ. Oh, I love that movie. Christmas Vacation was like, I mean, it still is my family Christmas movie, 100%. I don't know what your guys' family Christmas movie is, but like 100%, it's always been National Lampoon Christmas Vacation for me. Like one of the best movies ever, without a doubt. I don't want to hear any slander of it. My camera? Oh, this camera might want to auto adjust. If it keeps on being a problem, just let me know and I can fix the gain on it. Scooby-Doo? Ratatouille? I just read Scrooge as Scooby-Doo. Like. No, I'm not doing that. I don't think I have the... My throat is like dry from all this talking. Christmas Story? I don't know if I've ever watched it. All I really know about it is the lamp. Obviously, I heard it's an absolute classic, but come on, baby, get on there. Water break? Might have to. There you go. Come on, get in there. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, 100%. There we go. Goodness, these little pins are a pain to get in. I got mellow yellow, guys. Who needs water when you got yellow? Went to my friend's house to pick up some of my equipment because it was over there. And he had mellow yellow, and I don't think I've had mellow yellow since I was in, like, maybe middle school. Streaming, you know, that's why they have those hydration bots, right? I do. I got my FIFA World Cup. I got my Qatari. It's actually Mexico. Viva la Mexico. But from the Qatar World Cup. They call them mellow yellow. I remember anytime I used to drink it, my grandmother would sing that song, and I had no clue what she was talking about. It's better in the bottle. Yeah, Maxie, it is. Max, what are you doing right now? You playing some Balloons Tower Defense? I just have to say, Balloons Tower Defense might be the greatest video game saga ever made. Like, genuinely. It's so good. I don't know why it's so good. It has no right to be so good, but Balloons Tower Defense is like, it's incredible. Oh, Max, you're not playing Balloons? Then you're probably playing League of Legends. Ugh. F15. All right, let me do the first one, actually. Let me go in order here, or at least attempt to. So F13. And it is 9:30. I just saw that. So let me finish this up. I'm liking this kit so far, though. It's pretty interesting. Balloons Tower Defense 6 is a classic. Like, literally, no joke. It's an incredible game. Think of it. What game have I been playing since I was, like, in elementary school up to now, where I'm, like, 24? Surge at BK. It's so true, Kelly. It is literally addicting, Minecraft. Don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. There is like a 2-week period every single year where all I do is play Minecraft. 2 weeks straight, and then I don't touch it for the rest of the year. I don't know why it's like that. It just, every single year, it seems to be like that. I pick up Minecraft, I play it, 2 weeks is over, boom, never touch it again. You've been building longer than I've been alive? You probably are a lot better at this than I am. F16. That's like, I work with Patrick. He's like 2 feet away from my desk at work. And he's always making me feel so young. He's like, oh yeah, I graduated high school in 98. And I'm like, yeah, that's when I was born. Do I have my next question? Warehouse, dude, if Nick said we could start a warehouse Minecraft server, I would start a warehouse Minecraft server. If you guys have, thoughts on what question I should ask, let me know. I got a couple lined up, but dude, some of these are so hard to understand what is going on. Okay, so it's like that, and then like that. Okay, and then this goes. Right there. Oh, wait. Thing broke off. Don't worry, I'm gonna do the question in a second here, guys. I thought this was going to take like 2 seconds to get this piece, and it looks so easy. I guess the easy ones are always the ones that are hard, huh? You never play it again after 2 weeks? Fair point. It says it just goes in like this, but I gotta be honest, that doesn't look very secure. Wow, I don't know if I can get this piece on, I'll be honest with you guys. So I gotta line that up with that. You've never built a Kodo kit before? Maybe it's time to try. So it's telling me... Yeah, I don't know, guys. Did I do the wrong one, maybe? F16. No, it's the right one. Sacrilege. Alright, let me get the next question for you guys up. So, I want to know what you guys consider to be the greatest movie of all time. Okay? I'm going to need a number between 1 and 700. Number between 1 and 700 and your favorite movie of all time. Favorite movie. Not the best movie, because I think they are very different answers. Oh, I think I may have actually got it in there. Nope. Wow, I am stuck on this one. It looks like it shouldn't be hard. You guys got any tips on this one? Casablanca classic, Dark Knight classic, Fifth Element, Empire Strikes Back, Tropic Thunder. Oh, Tropic Thunder. That's a good one. Dead Poet Society's another good one. Scott Pilgrim, I watched that in film school. Really good movie. Edgar Wright, fantastic director. I mean, the Cornello trilogy, absolutely fantastic. Pacific Rim. I've heard that the first Pacific Rim is really good. The second one, however, Bill and Ted's Ponyo. You know, I've never been crazy about the Studio Ghibli's. Nothing against them, obviously. Just never been my cup of tea. And they were never what I watched as a kid. Oh, wait. Am I putting it in wrong? I could just be putting it in wrong. I was putting it in wrong. I feel so dumb. If people were in the comments were telling me that, I'm so sorry. I repent. Okay, we're back on track, boys. Motherless Brooklyn. I don't know what that is. I've heard Ponyo is really sweet. The first Lego movie. Interesting one. Oh, I didn't even tell you what my favorite movie... Well, I guess I did. It's really close between a couple of them. I'll be totally honest. There's so many that I love. And I feel like they're all so different. I love Jackass 2. That is like the film I grew up on. Probably not a good thing, but I remember watching that when I was pretty young with my dad. Even the first one. My father didn't really care. You know, I remember watching the first Borat with him when I was just a kid. But that first one is just, it's so good. But the second one, the intro to Jackass 2, oh my god. Have I seen The Sandlot? Of course I had. Sandlot's a classic. What's the other piece I'm looking for? Did I already cut it out? F16? Oh, there it is. What about Garfield? I love Garfield. You probably can't see it. I have, right there, I have a Garfield landline. It's kind of amazing. It's not the super cool one where, like, its eyes open up and stuff like that, but... Second best sports movie, in your opinion? Tale of Two Kitties? I own it on VHS. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually an avid VHS collector. It's not a joke. That is 100% serious. I collect VHSs. Really strange thing to collect, but... Remember the Titans is a classic. I'll give it that. I was big into the Mighty Ducks back in the day, but... Man, dude, this is taking so long. Critters is a good horror comedy. Is it really, George? I don't know a lot of people who do it. I have like a hookup in, he's in Chicago, actually. Betamax, too. Shut everything on Beta. Yeah, no, Betamaxes are cool. I think for me, I don't watch that many VHSs. Like, I watched The Birdcage the other day. Oh my god, what a classic movie. That's Robin Williams at his best. But I don't actually watch them that often just because I don't get time to. But when I do, I love it. It's just, there's nothing better than sitting down and watching a VHS. You get that fuzzy feeling whenever you pop it in, you know what I mean? Offload my family's VHS collection. People like to do that, and it's like, I already have all of them. That's the only problem with collecting something that like most people think is garbage nowadays. Is people just think they can offload stuff on you, and it's like, I only want certain ones at this point. But people don't really seem to care that much about that. So it's like, whatever. I understand. I need A. So A8. I think we're finally getting to the meat of this thing. Gonna call it in a couple seconds here, guys. So make sure you get those last answers in. Disney's Can of Worms? No, I have not. Showing our age, boys. Yeah, I gotta remember, I'm a young buck, technically. A 15, 14, and 8. 14. $15. And 8. Okay, is there a... No, I don't think it matters. Ooh. There's only one nub on this. That's nice. Alright, so I'm going to be calling time on it. Let me whip out the phone again. Let's see if we had any winners this time. Oh, if it's 403, that's going to stink, Armando. So I said 1 to 700. All right, let's get it in frame. 141. We got 141. We got any winners? I'm not seeing any so far. Nope. No 144, so we keep on moving on. You gotta keep on keeping on. That's another great movie, Joe Dirt. That's like a family classic of mine. Love me some Joe Dirt. Dirty Joe Dirty. What's my thought on the classics Clerks? We were literally just talking about this the other day. I don't know if you're still here, Dylan, but... Work, Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. But we were just talking about this the other day. The original Clerks is a masterpiece. I'm sorry, it just is. Say what you want about, what's his name? Is it Adam Smith? Now we had that show. This to me is really coarse. I didn't see any of the ones after the first Clerks. There's no reason why. I just didn't have like a... Oh, that's not... Where's my 800? There it is. Is it Kevin Smith? Right? I can't remember his name. He had that show on, it was a History Channel? Comic Book Nerd, something like that. Was that before, like, Marvel started becoming big? Yeah, I've never seen anything past the first one. I don't doubt they're good. I think I just heard some mixed things about it, and I was like, I guess I have things I'd rather watch. Woo. This is a really intricate kit, though. I'm really liking this. This is really fun. It's honestly a pretty fun challenge to like try and stay engaging to everybody. I kind of like it. Insane. Okay, and then we gotta put... Hey, thanks, Mark. Have a great night, and hopefully you'll have a good Sunday. I'm really hoping to go out, maybe get some breakfast with the girlfriend. Hey, as long as you're enjoying it, Dylan, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, there are nights where I get home and I say I should build, and I want to build, but I just don't have the energy, you know what I mean? So I don't think anyone can blame me for not wanting to build. Clerks the animated series is arguably close to being just as good as Clerks the movie. I didn't even know there was an animated series. I know they do that a lot, though. They make animated series like one of my all-time favorites. I feel like probably, you know what? Favorite movie, Napoleon Dynamite. Jared Hess, the director, he was one of the people who made me want to go to film school. Made Napoleon Dynamite on a budget of like, what was it, $80,000? Probably less, $60,000. Made like $80 million. But that movie, I just love it. You know, I'm from like rural New Hampshire. It was on ABC and canceled after two episodes. I didn't know that. You know, just because something was canceled doesn't mean it's bad. I'm a firm believer of that. You ever seen the Dana Carvey show? I love the Dana Carvey show. That is one of the best sketch comedy shows of all time. Cocaine Bear? I had a friend ask me if I wanted to go see it tonight. But I told him I was working. I probably would have seen it, to be honest. I was interested by it. This looks pretty cool. So this is it so far. What, like an hour in? You know what? I'm making good progress. Oh, I just ripped the manual. One of my favorite shows of all time, Last Man on Earth, got canceled so they could bring back Last Man Standing, the Tim Allen show. Put that there. You know, I heard bad things about the Winnie the Pooh slasher film. I heard really bad things about it. I heard it was just boring and just wasn't creative. Maybe it's not, and the people I'm listening to are just being a little lame, but I did not hear great things about it. Where is D? Is this D? Oh, it's all the way down there. C. Those are just weapons. F. D. There we go. Trash on the ground. Cocaine Bear looks good. I thought it was. Ethan, you were awesome. Well, thank you, Kaya. You're awesome too there, kiddo. $19. I think I just stressed the plastic a little bit on that one. Ended on such cliffhangers. People were trying to get them to finish it during COVID. Disappointed it didn't happen. I have no... Last Man on Earth. Yeah, wait, Kelly, you watched Last Man on Earth? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think people were trying to get it to come back, but Fox owns the rights to it, so they can't make it into like a Hulu show or something like that. I grew up in Guilford, New Hampshire, Robert. So, I like played against Berlin for sports games. That was a long ride up there, I remember. Playing tennis up there, it's like April and snowing, and you're like, Berlin. That is not the piece I wanted. This piece is gigantic. Whatever. Correction, Disney owns it. Gotcha. I hate how they do that. Like, just let the people have what they want. You work for Disney? That's pretty cool, honestly, though. Make me a kipper, I'll be home for Christmas. I know there were other nubs on here, but I literally can't see. Oh, no, there. I was about to say my cutting skills are just too good. That is true. Disney does just about own everything. Do they own like Pepsi or something like that? I feel like they did. Hey, did any of you guys watch the Halo series, the live-action Halo series? I watched the first episode of it, and I wasn't blown away by it. I guess I'll leave it at that. But I didn't know if maybe it got better. I mean, I don't think it could have gotten worse, personally, but... Went to Pumpkin Fest in 95. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually been to Pumpkin Fest, even though I grew up, like, 3 minutes away from where it takes place, but... Heard it gets worse. Halo was okay, it got worse. I feel like it was kind of underwhelming. Yeah, dude. It's as someone who, like, played a lot of Halo as a kid, especially in, like, my middle school days, it's like, why can't they just make a good Halo movie? Forward to Dawn is better. Halo was great. First couple episodes were slow. I feel like there were a lot of people who liked it and a lot of people who didn't. It wasn't one of those where, like, you know, Last of Us. Like, I'm watching the Last of Us show right now. Everybody loves the Last of Us because it is, like, incredible. At least I think it is. Seen every episode, and oh my goodness. Obviously, no spoilers in the chat. Looking at you, buddy. That's E. Yeah, there we go. F2. Oh, that was the piece I accidentally cut out earlier. How about that? Like that. Oh, I gotta cut this nub off the top. Predator movie was really cool. I thought it was really... I heard that people thought it was really good too. Okay, I need to talk about Nick Offerman. Again, no spoilers, but oh my goodness. That was, like, incredible, right? Like, it felt... Like, how is it that good? Right? Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Is that for, like, color separation right there? Some of these pieces are so small. Thoughts on RuneScape live action movie? I don't know that that exists. But I have seen the D&D movie trailer. I saw that. Wow, that is a hard piece to get in. Like, Kodo, do you know how big my hands are? I don't even have big hands. I got long, skinny fingers, and even I can't do this. I couldn't imagine what someone with, like, a real man's hand would do. Like, oh, okay, there we go. Pro opened the door, want to see Samurais versus Predator? I loved the first Predator movie. I thought it was great with Arnold. I used to have the poster hanging up in my room. But Nick Offerman's your favorite actor, hands down. Hey, Kaya, thanks for the subscription. Were you not already subscribed, Kaya? Pretty impressive if you weren't. Let's... D17. D. D's nuts? Sorry. Is there actually a D? I thought that they were just kidding. It's H. D. Okay. No, I'm capping. D exists. D17. Oh, that's a tiny little baby piece. Look at that thing. Thing is minuscule. I don't know, Massive. There's so many. I'm overwhelmed. Even though it's literally sitting directly in front of me. Baby deep piece. Oh, come on, man. Vikings would be snazzy. No, real Lord Bingus. No one has won yet. No, you can win the giveaway. I'm not on Twitch. We stream only over here on the YouTubes. Wow. That's interesting. Is there a reason Gundam Wing is so popular in the States beyond it being the first Gundam show to air here? I think that's literally just it. I mean, I know like the Heavy Arms Wing and the Death Sight are like the most popular kits in the US, and I think it's just because of like the Toonami era. At least I would assume so. Oh, sorry if your stream's way behind. It might be a problem on our end. I don't really know. But no, I made the overlays myself. Pretty proud of those things. I was like, hey, Nick, you want to use these? And he was like, nah. I was like, all right, fine. So I saw an opportunity for me to use them. Took the opportunity. So let me know if you guys like them. I think they're kind of cool, but... Yeah, Toonami was pretty cool. It was a little... I'm not old enough for it, but... The way Nick talks about it, I could see it in his eyes. He gets transformed back to being a child. Being a little baby. I know that was a pretty important era for a lot of kids. That was like when I was a kid. I used to watch Boomerang all the time. But I watched some like DBZ back in the day. Big O and whatnot. But I didn't have like a super crazy attachment to it because like I said, I'm a lot younger. When Nick was watching it in like, you know, middle school, high school, I was just a little baby. Tackling an IKEA. Good luck with that. That's a lot harder than a Gundam, I'll tell you that. Plus, Gundams are, like, fun. At least supposed to be. Nah, well, it's like, I grew up with, like Adult Swim. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? That was pretty big when I was a kid. You know, you'd leave the TV on, fall asleep, you'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and Inuyasha would be on. D16. The mini heart attack you get from being flung awake by the Robot Chicken intro. Yes, that are like, what the hell is that guy's name? George? I can't remember what his name was, but it would play Lowrider. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I need F2 first. Lowrider. What was that guy's name, dude? Oh, Home Movies. I loved Home Movies. That was classic. What am I looking for? F? Sell your soul. Whoa! All right. I know it's emo, but goodness. Space Ghost is Bay. George Lopez. Thank you, Dylan Dole. Oh, yeah, you too, Wyatt. I remember waking up to that all the time. It was like, anytime I, as a child, would fall asleep, George Lopez would be there to wake me up. I don't know what it is with that man. Full Metal Alchemist. I've heard so many good things about it, and I just haven't gotten the time to watch it. I'm really excited, though, for the new season of Invincible coming out. I know it's probably not coming out for a while. I can't remember what the trailer said when I watched it, but Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Venture Bros. I know people love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And Squidbillies. Don't even get me started. Dude, I hate this piece so much. End of year for season 2, if I recall, late 2023. I'm so pumped for that. I love that. Also, come on, Glenn from The Walking Dead voices him. Who doesn't love Glenn from The Walking Dead? Now it's telling me I gotta make sure I'm looking at it like this. It goes in like that. Pretty cool. I like that. Okay. And then we gotta stick these boys on the side. Steven Yeun is fantastic. He really is. Don't bring up the baseball bat, Saku. I stopped watching way before that, but I did look up the clip. That was sad to watch. I'm not even going to lie. As someone who didn't even watch the show anymore, that was just sad to watch that happen to him. Okay. I want to make sure I get this right here. There you go. Snap that in there. That looks pretty decent, I think. Dude, this song goes hard for no reason, man. Going to be Marvel's Thunderbolts. I don't know a lot about Marvel, to be honest. Glenn should have been cast as Spike. I really like Steven Yeun in the new the Peel movie. I can't remember what it's even called now. Nope. He was in Nope, and I really like Nope. Oh, wow, it's 10:04 already. All right, we got to do another question, everybody. So how about for this question? Would you like to see me continue doing live streams? Maybe not frequently, maybe not definitely not in place of Nick, but would you like to see me do some more live stream content, either on YouTube, on TikTok, anything like that? And then I'm going to need a number between 1 and 300. So, I need a number between 1 and 300, and then would you like to see me do more live stream stuff? And if so, like, go ahead and tell me where, you know what I mean? On TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube. You know, maybe we diversify a little bit. But just let me know. I agree. Nick does need more breaks. I keep telling him he needs to take a vacation, and he's always like, no, I can't take a vacation. It's too hard. I think he cannot be away from his work, which, I mean, I get it. This thing is his baby, but at some point, you got to just take a break. You know, let me do the weekly update, you know? This is Nick from Mecha Warehouse. I could do Nick. Easy. A21. You know, for the past, like, let's say 2 months, I've been trying to hook up my airbrush system. I cannot get it to work just with my air compressor and with everything else. It's just a pain in the butt. I currently live on a farm, so we use the air compressor to draw syrup from the trees to make maple syrup. So the air compressor has been in use, so maybe when it gets a little warmer, we won't be using it as much. I can actually start using the air compressor more. And then I can start airbrushing. But I would love to start making some airbrush content. Some painting content. I think it might be cool to do a painting stream. Yeah, no, it is pretty... Well, here's the cool thing about me. I don't know if a lot of you guys actually know this. In 2020, Nick was looking for a video editor. Back when he first started doing all of the content for Mecha Warehouse, and so he like put up an Indeed or something like that, and I actually interviewed for the job. So I got on a call with Nick back in 2020, and I got, I think, a second interview with him. I never met him in person, but just a second like phone interview with him. So there was a chance that 3 years ago I could have been working with Nick, and then a couple years later I ended up working with him anyways. So pretty crazy how things work out. But I was super excited. I was looking for a new job because I was doing something that I really did not like. It was just, you know what I mean? A job where like you get up and you go into work and you're just like, God, I don't want to be here. And you're just like, is it Friday yet? I want it to be Friday so bad. And I'm not saying that I don't feel that way from time to time with Mecha Warehouse. But like just genuinely, I enjoy work here. So I got pretty lucky with getting this job. I realize I'm pretty privileged to be able to like build model kits and make fun videos of it for people's enjoyment, so. Alright, I'm gonna call time on it in like 30 seconds, so make sure, actually, you know what, let me sand this down first. I don't know what I'm doing here. Make sure you get your last entries in. Max Yao, make sure you are in the brackets. I believe I said 1 to 300, right? Please remind me. I said 1 to 300, right? I could be lying to myself. Been a long night. I've said a lot of things. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah. So Maxio, there you go. Just wanted to make sure you got in there. All right. So I'm gonna call time on this one. All right, so let me get the phone out, do another draw. Gonna do 1 to 300 to see who wins the Tachikoma. We got 256. Did anyone get 256 this time? Okay. All right, I got Angel LM and Brian Russo. And so we got 2 winners here. All right, so Brian Russo and Angel LM. Oh man, Nick didn't give me a coin to flip. Let me see if I could find an actual coin here, guys. I gotta find a coin. Nick! How could you? You've set me up for failure! I mean, I gotta have a coin somewhere, right? I imagine. I know I got a penguin full of them. Oh, hey, Jimmy, you coming on over, buddy? Okay, 2 things. 1, here's my cat. His name is Jimmy. Flip the phone. I don't think so, buddy. That's an iPhone 14. Okay, so Brian Russo or Angelia, whichever one of you writes in heads or tails first, that's what you get. Yes, the loser does get Jimmy. The loser gets my cat. All right, Brian Russo, you called tails. That means, Angel, you are heads. Let me see if I can get this right. Whoa, mama. All right, so Russo, tails, Angel, heads. It's heads. Oh, no. Oh, Angelil. You have won the Tachikoma. Congratulations, Brian. I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Brian. That one hurts. Yes, Angel. Make sure you message support at Mecha Warehouse. That's support at Mecha Warehouse. Tell them that you won the giveaway. I'll make sure to write down your name. Congratulations, though. You won a super cool kit. I heard really good things about this kit, so I really hope that you enjoy it. You know what? Let me write your name down in my phone. Just so I don't forget here. Probably pretend to put that down there. L.M. Awesome. Way to go, Angel. I'm just happy someone won it. I was worried, though, because someone said it in the beginning. They're like, oh, did you get a coin? And I was like, oh, the email is support at Mecha Warehouse. How is this emo? It's like dance rave. Okay, we put that in there. Ooh, this one's a tricky one to get in, huh? Kind of just squeezes in there, I'm thinking. It's kind of like a different white, though, altogether, huh? Wow, that's got a crazy seam line on it. I'll probably fix that up later, though. You can see that there. That's a nutty one. It looks like a different white to me, but I could just be... Good night, Morgan. Most social you've been in years. I'm a broken army vet and hermit. Well, thank you for your service, man. Seriously. Hope you have a good night. Thanks. Yeah, I hope to see you next time, Morgan. I probably won't be hosting next time. I'll probably be Nick, but I bet I'll try to keep everyone a little social. You know how Nick is. Oh. I'm forgetting this part. So that's the body. Apart from that seam line, and maybe it's just because I didn't sand it down enough, and I think I see a nub in there. That's pretty clean, and that part just comes right off, so. Xeon Remnant, have a good night. Massive Attack, have a good night. I'm going to stay on for another about 15 minutes if you guys want to keep talking. I would be more than happy to. Plus, I'm kind of enjoying building this thing, so. I'll try not to keep building this, honestly, if I do keep on hosting live streams. Yeah, let me not cut that. I don't want to break my nippers. I've been good about it, you know what I mean, so far. Thank you, Lego Yoda. You're the man. Or woman. You know, I don't... Nah, thank you, everyone who showed up, though. I was actually really nervous that no one would show up. I'd have, like, 7 people in here. Compared to the, you know, hundreds that Nick gets, so... It's pretty cool. You've only built the head? You know, the head is, like, the hardest part. I feel like it's the funnest part, but it's also the hardest part. Come on, wow. Bought some nice copper nippers for hard runners. Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest with you. I don't know a ton about... If we don't have it at the warehouse, I don't know about it. I'll put it that way. That's a 600 grit. Where did I put... Ah, there it is. Yeah, you got it, Maverick. Happy to be here. Like I said, I hope to keep doing these in the future. I actually had a lot of fun doing this. And I'm actually a lot better at it than I thought I would be. Oh, the God Gundam is crazy, though. Like, I would never... To be honest with you, I don't even want to attempt an RG, because I know I would mess that thing up. I am not intricate enough. I am not good enough at building yet, I would say. I hope to get there. To be able to build something like that. Good enough. Works for me. No, man. I can still see that one. Made to the back piece. I know Nick was building that one for some time. Where's your front there, buddy? There it is. Right? Yeah. He's coming along pretty nicely, though. I'm liking the way he's looking. A7. RGs are fun. Hated the Zeta, though. I know that it's going to be so much work. And I kind of like to move on from one project to another. And I know that I would never get it done. I never would. Doesn't matter how hard I try to get it done, I wouldn't. Granted, I'm probably going to get stuck doing a video for one. And I'll have to finish one then. But until that day comes, I will not build an RG. Is that the body? Yeah. I guess body and the head, honestly. A little bit of a hybrid. I sent it with the wrong side. Keep on trying not to get my shoulder into the shot, but I keep on having to look. Felt overwhelmed with RGs. RGs are like all I built into the HG. Witcher Mercury kits. I know people are really into the Witcher Mercury kits. I know people... I mean, when we got the aerials in, that was crazy. Like, I'm the media guy, and I was back there packing orders. Or at least picking orders and doing everything I could for those guys back there because they were so just... behind on order. It was crazy. But it's because we sold like over what, 1,000 in a week, and a lot of them were just like one aerial, you know what I mean? So it was a lot. But oh, there's one on the bottom too. That stinks. You little stinker. You little stinker. I don't really care. This one's on the bottom. Alright, I don't want to force it and break it. There we go. I got it in. I just finished my aerial, and it was one of the most fun so far for me. Here's my aerial. I haven't finished all the panel lighting, and I still got some work I want to do on them. I might put like a clear coat on them, but this is my aerial so far. I like him. Fun kit. Wasn't so much fun the way I had to film it, but it was a fun kit. This is a much better way to film stuff. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, now I think it's getting into the legs. Upside, when you paint them, you get to wait for paints to dry. I love painting kits, personally. I think it's super fun. I want to start painting STs, too. It's because I wanted it in the shot, and there's no way to like get it standing up when it's all the way in the shot, so I had it sitting down like that. Oh, paint the Suletta? That's kind of cool. Yeah, I got a bunch of different top coats that I want to try. I just want to, you know, see which one works best for me. You know what I mean? You know, like, do I like gloss, semi-gloss, matte? I don't know yet. I feel like I'm probably going to like a matte coat the most, but... Okay, G. 276. Two, 7, 6. Still sweet. Totally get up. Gotta say, the music selection for it being like royalty-free music is honestly pretty good. Like, I'm genuinely surprised that it's this good. Like, Nick was telling me, oh, you just gotta get it, I think it's called Pretzel Rock. It's just like royalty-free music, and it does like radio stations that you can play on streams. And I was like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna be. It's really good, actually. Most of it. Some of it's just like EDM, essentially. Which, no hate, I like EDM, but not exactly what I would call emo. But I do want to thank everyone for putting up with my, let's call it, subpar building. Like I said, I am new to this. But I will say, when you are surrounded by model kits and gunpla, you know, 5 days a week, you kind of have to get good at it. You don't really have a choice. But I really have kind of like fallen in love with it. It's super fun. Email sent. Hope it lands in the correct place. Yeah, Patrick should get back to you on, Monday if he isn't like too busy. We'll see. He's been sending out a lot of emails because of pre-orders, and with the MGEX is coming in, and we've got some other cool stuff in the pipeline coming up. But Patrick has been probably the busiest guy in the warehouse these past couple of days. I've just been having fun, honestly. That's what I get to do. I go in and I record silly stuff. I gotta remember, I got a camera. Okay, let's see. That one. Goes in like that. Patrick is a superstar. Yeah, he honestly is. The amount of work that guy does. Like, I could never. I sit down for like 25 minutes, and I have to get up. It's what the emo kids under the bridge dance to. At the raves. This is interesting looking. G3. Oh, this is a weird looking thing. Hey, have a good night, 808 Johnster. Thanks for coming. I'm going to end it here pretty soon, too. I am tired. I've been up early. I got to watch the Arsenal game. I'm a big soccer fan, and my team, Arsenal, up the Arsenal! They're in first place, and they won today, so. Trying to hold out for it. It's, you know, it's almost nicer when your sports team is bad, because it doesn't give you a heart attack every time you try to watch them. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels like that, but it's so much work. Oh, we got some gunners in the chat. That's cool. I'm honestly surprised. I mean, I know Arsenal's a big club and everything, but... Hey, Massive Attack. It doesn't matter. You can be brand new. You could have been here, you know, since before I was here. Like a lot of people are. I'm just happy you guys came. I like doing this kind of stuff, so... I was big into streaming, like, during the pandemic and everything, and then I got busy with work and everything, and just couldn't put the time in it that I wanted to. But doing stuff like this definitely makes me want to get back into it. It's really fun. Wow, Dylan Dole, you love Arsenal too? I'm so surprised. I didn't know that there'd actually be, like, soccer fans. Possible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing. Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm so sorry. Football. Pandemic didn't change your life at all? Honestly, at the time, I was in my last semester of college. So it changed my life a fair bit. I really hope I did that right. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish this little joint here, put them in, and then I'll probably end the stream. Grew up watching Thierry Henry play for the Gunners. Wow, dude. You're a lucky man. I became a fan in like 2012, 2013. That's when I really got into soccer. And I hate to say it, it's because I like people like KSI, but he's like the reason I'm an Arsenal fan, as cringe as that is to say. But, you know, I was like in middle school. Maybe like 9th grade. My friend was like, hey, check out this guy. His name's KSI. He's super funny. He does like gaming videos. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I went to his actual channel and he saw he was playing like FIFA. So. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually, that you discovered Mecha Warehouse through the pandemic. I mean, I know he got a lot bigger during the pandemic, but. G7. Yeah, I wish I could have seen Thierry on replay. I mean, I watched some like Red Bull games when he was there in the MLS, but not exactly the same. And then, of course, when he returned. G6. But yeah, when your sports team's in first, it's rough. It's like, you know, when the Celtics were in the championship last year. Like, you're just watching the game, you're like running around the house, and you're like, oh my god! Oh, Ted Lasso is so good. I love Jason Sudeikis because I'm a huge SNL fan from like 2008, 2013, that kind of range. That was like the golden age. Will Forte, you know, Andy. I can't remember what his name is. Andy Samberg, that's his name. Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig. I like grew up on those people, so. G3. I need G3. Is it over here? G3? Awesome. Yo, you got it, Wyatt. I'm going to be ending here in a second, too. You have a good night, Wyatt. Oh, Lonely Island is such a classic. We listened to it in the warehouse a lot, actually. I just had sex, and I don't know how many of the names I can actually say without Nick getting mad at me. It's a classic, though. Lonely Island. Oh, what's the one with Michael Bolton? Captain Jack Sparrow? That's an absolute classic. I'm on a boat! That's a classic, too. Is that with, I can't remember his name. Not Waka Flocka, the other guy. This sounds like, Panic at the Disco guy. T-Pain, 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 T-Pain. That's his name. Get my skin stuck in that one. Isn't T-Pain a streamer now? Pretty sure he actually is. Definitely wasn't on my bingo card for T-Pain to become a Twitch streamer. Is he? I don't know much about him. I saw him when he went on Eric Andre's show, and he's pretty funny on that. That's a good point. Everyone seems to be becoming a Twitch streamer. Which one do I put in him? Okay. Yeah, the little gel pads are pretty cool. They're just like replaceable. I used them on the aerial and they worked really well. There we go. I just realized why it was so dark. Whoopsies! Alright. So this is kind of how far I got so far. I would have liked to gotten a little further. But, I mean, I think it's pretty decent, honestly. Like, I'll take it. It's pretty cool looking. I like how it started. So I'll try and only keep this to, oh, wait. Wait now. Did I build one of these wrong? Well, I built one of these wrong. Are they supposed to go up or down? They're supposed to go up. Progress is progress. Good point. I'll fix it later. I don't feel like taking this thing apart. It's okay. Either way, though, I like it. I think for my first stream, I got a good amount done. Sorry, it's getting to the end of the stream and I was like, oh, I'm so ready to go to bed. Of course, I messed up on the last thing I put on it, but... yeah, you know, one arm goes like that. The other arm goes like this. It's fine. Who needs arms to go the same direction? But this is where I'm probably going to leave it. I am exhausted, but this was actually a ton of fun. I'm probably going to talk to Nick on Monday. And I'm going to see if maybe we can make this maybe like a monthly thing. I have a monthly stream. That'd be cool. Don't know if we'd be able to do giveaways or anything like that, but you know, I'll see what I can do. But thank you to everyone who came. It means a bunch to me. It was really cool, honestly. I've never done a live stream where there was like, I think it reached like 120 people. So that's like awesome. And I mean, there's still 43 people here watching. So thank you everyone who came. I hope to do this again. I hope to see you again. Make sure you subscribe to Mecha Warehouse to see more of our content coming up. I got a lot of cool stuff coming out that I'm actually probably putting more work into than I should. But I hope you stick around to see it. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a wonderful Sunday. And I hope to see you next time.